Alright, so I'm confused. I'm like genuinely confused, honestly, with this whole thing of wondering what I should do. Like, I'm clowned upon by society and sometimes you guys about my life choices and stuff like that, especially when I talk about dating and stuff like that, and all my standards and everything. But I'm just confused. So, as young men, we're expected to be this guy, like I don't. That's the thing. That's just the thing with men in general. We're really not taken serious at all. Like, the only time we're taken serious if we have something to give. That's the only time. And even sometimes, even in that, we're not, because we're used with that. And obviously, I don't like that. Well, that's the world. The world's gonna be the world. It is what it is. So, it's just really confusing. Like, in order to get some sort of respect or something, to be looked at as like a man in this world, I have to be some crazy good provider guy, okay? And that's fine. And that's exactly what young men my age, 18-year-olds or whatever, and I think even biblically speaking, the teenage years is supposed to be used for that. For, working on yourself. So, as I'm 24, I'm doing everything I can to work on myself, to get more knowledge, to get more life experience, to, work, that's for sure. Getting my bread up, getting my money up, becoming, independent, and, have some, bring purpose in this life, That's exactly what I'm trying to do. But obviously that's very hard to obtain. Why? Because one, it's life. Two, people don't care about young men. They don't really care about young men. Like, they kind of don't. They just want us to fight up in the military, die, fighting up in this war that I'm not going to, by the way, and just die. They don't care. That's why they always say women and children first. Like, I get, it only takes one man's sperm to, impregnate pretty much the entire population. But I'm just saying, like, considering there's so many us men out there in the world, and only 60% of men throughout history, no, only 40% of men throughout history, might be even less than that, has procreated. Men, we're loved very conditionally. We're only loved on the condition on which we can provide. If a man can't provide, then we're not really loved like that. We're not really favored. We're not really wanted. Or the only thing they want us for is to clean up their sewers and fight their wars. That's pretty much the only thing they want, young men. And being the young man, it's very difficult out there. Like, I don't understand. This is not even just women. This is everyone. They expect us to have all this experience. They expect us to really have all this experience. Like, as far as knowledge, life, work, education, within 18 years. Like, it's one thing I really gotta say I really hate is these entry-level jobs like stores, which I'm actually quitting, by the way. I've already put in my 2 weeks notice like a week ago. My last week is starting this week, actually. Like, what was I about to say? Shoot. Yeah, these entry-level jobs, I'll never forget. Man, I hated this. I was trying everything I can to actually, look for jobs when I was 18 years old. I'm 18 years old, living with my parents, but I'm not going to complain too much about that because I'm literally 18 at the time. I was living with my parents, looking for, well, no, I didn't turn 18 while living with my parents. Nah, I met my biological family. I was living with my biological family. So, looking for jobs after high school, looking for work, nobody hired me. I didn't know what a resume was until 2018. That's right, I didn't learn what a resume was until 2018. Because it wasn't taught to me or whatever. I'm thinking I'm going to have this nice, good life or whatever. But well, little did I know that, they don't care. They don't care. So now I'm 18 years old. This entire time, looking for work and nobody's giving me any phone calls. I was annoyed, but I was, the first time to be going there, so understandable. I turned 19, spent my 19th birthday in that stupid homeless shelter. It was orange, I remember. That stupid homeless shelter in Chicago because an extended biological family member kicked me out of the house because they wanted to keep the peace as if I was some huge, troublemaker in the family. And they caused problems even today. So yeah. At the end of the day, they ain't my parent. So yeah, anyway, so I'm in the homeless shelter looking for jobs, nobody calling me. It sucks so much. I spent a week in a homeless shelter. I would say I was kind of at my lowest a little in that homeless shelter. Looking for jobs, going every single day, leaving at 6 a.m. Going to Starbucks in Chicago downtown. Where was this? Adams. It was Adams. No, this is Wabash Street. It's around Adams and Wabash. Around there. The Starbucks around there. I'm sitting there, up in Starbucks, looking for jobs, and I didn't have no phone, so I had to use Wi-Fi calling only through text now. It sucked so much. It really much sucked. Really much sucked. This entire time, when I was 18, 19 years old, I was working on myself, looking for work. That way, I can be able to be this man that the world want me to be and what I want to be. So I'm over looking for jobs, not getting calls and everything. Nothing. In fact, no job ever called me back, except my current one. That's pretty much it. Speaking of which, I told one of my awesome supervisors, like, hey, I don't know if I told you. Have I told you that I'm leaving next week? I was like, no, you haven't told me. We're gonna miss you again. I told her I was moving to Chicago. She was a real cool lady. She actually had one of her people take me home, drive me home to one of my houses before. Last year when my bike got halfway stolen from Six Flags. So yeah. Anyways. Oh yeah, now that I bring that up, the cops and stuff like that. The cops don't really care. Around 2019, oh my gosh, that's where I really understood that the government really don't care about me. I'm like, why am I voting in these elections and stuff like that? It's even leaked inside now of episode 2. Why am I voting these elections and I'm still poor? Seriously, I was doing all of that. I was real upset. Now it's October. I believe, was it all of October? September, October, yeah. I spent a month in 47th King Drive in a SRO. Man, that was probably a 1-star. They had a rat. I actually killed the rat. It took a whole entire hour for me to kill a rat. But I was kind of torturing that thing. I do feel bad for it. I had a video and everything, but I deleted it. Anyway, so the only reason why I managed to be in that SRO is because, thankfully, one of my childhood siblings helped me out during that time. So me and her were just there doing there, and I was looking for work. Nobody was hiring me. Getting kicked out of restaurants or whatever for using their Wi-Fi, no loitering and stuff like that. And now you gotta make a purchase. But I didn't have no money because I was looking for jobs and stuff like that. But yeah, that sucked. So yeah, eventually around February 2019, I moved back to my childhood parents, my 2019. I moved with my 2019 childhood parents, which was during the redemption era. Loved it. Been to Six Flags, you know, had little carnivals and stuff like that. Thought the family's getting back together. So yeah. During that entire time, I still was looking for jobs, and I still couldn't find nothing. This is in the city outskirts of Chicago, which I'm going back to Chicago, by the way. So yeah, I have 1 week, and I need to rail fan, and what you call it, rail fan, and what's the other thing, and go to Fun Spot Atlanta. I gotta throw a third thing in there. I don't know. So yeah, anyway, so yeah, I'm over here looking for jobs back in 2019. Can't find any. Nobody giving me no phone calls. I'm even complaining to my high school homies that these places ain't hiring me. They're not calling me back, and I still don't know how it works. So I ended up settling with Amazon Warehouse. So I was very surprised they even hired me. The hiring process was very easy. They say, hey, here's the schedule. Online. This is all online. Here's the schedule. There it is. Blah blah blah. You work these. Do you want it? Do you want it or not? I accepted it. Obviously. We went to orientation. We did training. First day, it sucked ass. I'm not gonna lie. We just sitting in a room, sitting up in a cold room all day, and my phone and the Wi-Fi wasn't working. So yeah, and the service was bad up in there. So yeah, the second day I actually liked because we actually did work. Yeah, in the Universal department in Amazon Warehouse in the city outskirts of Chicago. So yeah, hold up. Got my first job. I realized, you know, I was being a yes man. Doing everything the management told me to do. You're a good ass worker and everything. I mean, I felt that as, you know, as a compliment, but I'm not getting I'm doing manager like work, and I'm not getting manager like pay. I was so young, 19 years old, and I did not save up. Oh my gosh, I hate myself for that. Finally taking a look inside the school nearby. Must be the other side library / computer room. Yep. I kind of miss school low-key. So yeah, anyway, so working and stuff like that, doing all this manager-like work and everything for just only $15 an hour. I should have been getting paid at least $16, you know, at least $17 or $18 an hour. I'm gonna say 17, but yeah. There's that stuff. Amazon doing too much. COVID happened. That junk was stupid. Man, I was so docile. I was so young. Man, 19 years old. So yeah, you know, and then all the way up to now, as far as my job, I mean, nothing against my managers. They've done nothing but treating me right. I had really no problems with none of the managers here, and I don't think nobody's gonna beat them right now. I really don't think so. With my current, you know, grocery store job, because all they ever wanted is for me to, you know, be managers and stuff like that. So yeah. However, I've been seeing, you know, the current company I've been working for, the problem isn't my management. The problem is the company. All these standards and everything, making these promises they can't keep, which is annoying. So yeah. Like, I remember one time a corporate manager came in. He was trying to, and I just became a supervisor in that department. He kept complaining like, hey, why is this like that? Why is this like that? And I'm a little confused. I was like, hey, I'm the backup, I'm the new backup. So what's going on? And he was like, well, I'm trying to figure out why is this not done? Why are all the store balances wrong? And stuff like that. And I'm like, well, because we do this, we do that, and stuff like that. And he's like, no, you're supposed to do it this way. I was like, we spend $1 billion in the system, use it to automate it. You don't have to do all that, you just automate it. And every single time I followed the system, things wasn't being right because my department manager was fussing at me. So yeah, all the job stuff aside, point being, as far as all the job side, corporate America, they take advantage of people. They take advantage of young people, especially women though. Young people, they really don't care, okay? Corporate America, they don't care. They want us to work these jobs and stuff like that and everything. They want us to have, I don't know, 20 years, 15 to 20 years of experience and have all this education just to get $15 an hour? No, I don't accept that. Now, like I said, during this entire time, I've been doing everything I can to work on myself. I really have. All this time, there's been nothing but me trying to work. That's it. After me and my unofficial ex broke up back in 2016, and back in high school, I've decided I can't date. I can't afford this. I am too poor to date. Now, this is the dating side. I'm talking about the dating side now. I'm too poor. This is not going to work. So, I decided, let me focus on myself. I'm 16 years old saying this, okay? Let me focus on myself, not worry about women right now. So, I decided to focus on myself, look for jobs, and during that time, I was doing exactly that. And unfortunately, jobs were turning me down, having a hard time, becoming homeless and everything. Ain't no way no female gonna want me. So I'm 19 years old at this point. Ain't no way no female. I need to really focus on myself. And I really even appreciate my high school homies. Back in 2019, when I didn't have a job, he literally was trying to put me on with a female from high school. But I told him, yeah, she's cute, but I can't because I need to focus on my life. I need to just tell her about Side Novel. And then, yeah, I remember that girl name, actually. She was cute, actually. So, yeah. If you're watching, thanks for, trying to put me on. But I haven't, I don't know what that girl doing. Anyway, so, my hand is kind of going out. So, yeah, because I clearly seen the effects of not being able to date because I'm too dang poor and I don't have the money to go out on dates and stuff like that. So now, this entire time, I'm not dating. I'm sitting here over here trying to work on myself. I'm trying to work on myself, get my money up, get my body up, give me some more knowledge. I refuse to go to college. That's one thing I made clear. Just, learn everything, learn skills or whatever. I heard the word trade in 2019, was it 2019? I think it was 2019, but didn't know what a trade was, so there's that. I'm over here working on myself, whatever. I can't date. Me personally, I was more focused on working on myself as a man, researching, dating while I work on myself. And everything I found was that the women, as I thought, women aren't princesses no more. They're not acting like princesses. So obviously that made me upset that women aren't acting like princesses. They're acting like whores. So that's where I started 2019 is where I started to take the red pill. What's this? Okay, no. I decided that's when I started to take the red pill, and then MGTOW, the interracial and the hypocrisies of women and stuff like that, which sucked a whole bunch, which made me very upset. The idea that women can reject a fat man, but I can't reject a fat woman, which no, hell no, I wasn't gonna have that. 19 minutes. So yeah, all that stuff, and then the whole interracial stuff, the black woman, she can reject a black man, and date a white man, but I can't reject a black woman, and I can't date a white woman. All that stuff. I won't get too much in that. The point I'm saying is, as far as my dating life, I'm too busy because I'm working on myself, trying to become more independent and stuff like that, be this guy, this nice, good provider, get my money up, my place and everything. I decided not to date and stuff like that specifically so I can, just get myself together as a man. But unfortunately, this entire time I'm not talking to females, and I shouldn't, because I'm not gonna sit there and waste a woman's time. That's exactly why I have decided not to talk to females. Don't approach them or nothing like that, because I need to focus on myself. Would you say that's the right thing to do? For real, think about it. So now, hopefully I'm not boring y'all. So now I'm over here working on myself, and that's the thing. I receive a comment somebody commented saying that you need to spend 10 years of yourself clearing up your mind, fixing up yourself or whatever. Okay, let's just say I do that. Okay, I spent all this time working on myself, which technically I've already had a head start as soon as I broke up with my unofficial ex. So when I turned 26, that's the 10 years. So anyways, this entire time I'm over here working on myself. I'm gonna be 30-something years old with never having a girlfriend, have no idea how to approach females, how to talk to females, and none of that stuff. Not at all. And then all of a sudden, I'm in my late 30s. Oh no, I'm in my 30s now. I have no idea how to approach females. I have no idea how to approach females, how to talk to them. Never had a girlfriend, still a virgin. And I'm just now approaching women all nervous and junk because I've never really approached them like that. She's gonna find that a turnoff. And if she do decide to go with me, she probably had multiple experiences before me. She gonna see me as like a simp. I like her little simp boy, something like that. And I'm not trying to be no simp and all that. Obviously, I'm not gonna have that. But that's kind of gonna be the truth. Unfortunately, consider I've never had a girlfriend or even dated, and these women had so many boyfriends before me, and this is my first time. She's gonna find that problematic. Like, oh, you never had a girlfriend before? Oh, that's gonna be a turn off for her, and she's not gonna want to date me, and that's fine. And if she decides to date me, she's gonna probably use me and take advantage of me and stuff like that. Chances are she's gonna have a body count and stuff like that. In conclusion, I'm trying to figure out what in the world should I do. I spent all these years working on myself, people. I know y'all don't believe that, obviously. I know y'all don't believe that. But after me and my unofficial ex broke up, I have decided to focus on myself. Do what society tells me to do. And not even just what society told me. Do what I want to do. And that is work on myself. And that's exactly what I've been doing. Working on myself. And don't focus on women. Don't worry about women. Okay, and I did exactly that. I've limited myself from dating. I have not approached females. I've done none of that stuff. I've never even talked to them, because if I'm gonna talk to a woman, I'm gonna talk to her specifically for dating. That's just the way it is. Men and women being friends is kinda impossible, okay? I've already made a video on that, but if you want another video on that, let me know in the comment section below. I focus on myself and everything, but during this entire time, I have no idea how to really talk to females, how to, befriend them, how to, approach females, be all the swag. That's the thing. I have no swag, no charisma, and all that stuff, and that's what women like. And I have no money, no financials and stuff like that. I don't have all that stuff. I don't have any of that. And because of that, women will find me immature. And I understand, that's okay. That's understandable. Because usually older men have that. Young men don't have that. But since I'm young, I need to focus on myself. There's a cost for everything. I spent all this time working on myself, trying to become a better person. that's the thing. The point I'm bringing is, because once I actually start dating, she's gonna find it problematic that I'm still a virgin and never had a girlfriend. Oh, you never had a girlfriend? I could be your first or whatever, and then she want to take advantage of me. Oh, you're still a virgin? Oh, don't tell her you're a virgin. No, I have to. Because body count matters. I'm trying to find a virgin woman, but y'all find that problematic. Some of y'all, not all of y'all. What else? I'm gonna be undesirable, and I understand, but the thing is, like I said, I'm expected to have all this dating experience. The reason why I did not date this entire time, because I was focusing on myself. Not worrying about women. That's exactly what I've been doing. Trying to get my body up, trying to get me a good job, trying to get my money up, trying to get my business up, researching. That's exactly what I've been doing. But at the cost of that, I have absolutely no idea how to really deal with women. Or what, I still don't know what dating is. I have no idea what dating is. I never have to get in this house. That's what I'm saying. Am I expected to date and work on myself at the same time? I mean, that's the ideal, obviously, but one thing I don't like the concept is with dating just to break up later, the short-term dates and stuff like that, dating for fun, no, I don't support that. And especially me being a Christian on top of that. Apparently, Christian women these days, they find the men in the church problematic. They're not attracted to his Christian men. The Christian women, they're not really that attracted to the Christian men. Because the Christian men don't really go out much. We're too busy trying to work on our spirituality and our faith and ourselves as men, trying to be men. We're not really dating much. And those Christian women not finding that attractive, they don't want us because we're too nerdy, whatever. So, yeah. And then on top of that, us being virgins, on top of that, is another icing on the cake, which they're unattracted to. So, yeah. Finally, in conclusion, the point is, I'm trying to figure out, I'm confused. Was I supposed to be sitting there talking to women this entire time? Getting rejected, wasting the females' time, being friend zoned this entire time. Was I supposed to be doing that? Seriously, was I supposed to be getting friend zoned this entire time while I'm proving myself? I'm not gonna sit there and stay there in the friend zone. Either girlfriend or no girlfriend. Either girlfriend or no friend zone. Something like that. You know what I'm trying to say. No friend zone stuff. What is going on with my tires? I don't like these tires. Something feels odd. I don't know what to say. Was I supposed to be over getting friend zoned this entire time? Was I supposed to be sitting there throwing my dick and stick out there? Getting a sexual experience? While that's the thing, I don't like this. People they find man purity very, very stupid, and I don't like that. I don't know what to say. I think I'm done. What else supposed to be doing? Otherwise, thanks for watching, like, comment, subscribe.